get started in duck, I just want to talk about why I haven't been making a lot of videos. It's been a good while since I've made the Thomas video and the Gordon video, which have done really well and got good reception, so thank you all for that. The reason why I haven't made videos since because I really just lost motivation. I was working on Percy's video, which was meant to be the next model showcase, but I just went through burnout with Percy's video. It's not even complete, it's not even halfway. And like I said, I just lost motivation on working on it, so. But yeah, basically that's what's been happening. Alright, let's get into duck, the exciting bits. Now, I've always wanted a Bachmann duck since he came out. I just couldn't find one. So I never had the pleasure of having him up until now. Alright, let's get into how I made the model. So first, I actually had to find a Bachmann duck, which was hard. Living in Australia and trying to find a Bachmann duck isn't no easy task. But December 2023, I managed to find a second-hand Bachmann duck on Haddon's, when Haddon's was a thing. Rest in peace, Haddon's. And they were really selling duck for a really good price. As soon as I saw it, I just bought him. I didn't even look at the picture properly and what state he was. I just bought him. As soon as duck came in, man, doesn't he look good. Even just for a base Bachmann model, he just looks excellent. Something quickly I realized there's something wrong with him. That was his sandboxes, and I only found that out after watching Taylor Train's video where he explained there's two versions of the Bachmann duck, and I was like, oh okay, I bought the second one. But that's okay, I can improvise and make a new one of the little circle thing, you get it. Now, I have two choices of duck. Do I 3D print a body shell for him, or do I just do the Bachmann shell? Now, I've seen a lot of great users on this fandom make awesome ducks. Like, look at this duck custom made by Joseph. Well, like I said, I can go with a 3D printed body shell. And ultimately, I just went to the Bachmann shell. Why not? Give me a bit of a challenge. First thing I did with Duck, I cut out his windows really carefully up until I broke the back frame.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That was really annoying, but I had a 3D printed Thomas body shell laying around, so I cut that up, fixed that frame, used some glue, some Tamiya putty, and it's like brand new. After some of the work was done on the cab, I moved on to the rest of the body shell. Just the same thing, sanding all the molded handrails. I cut off the Bachmann buffers at the front. I didn't do the back because I want this duck to be usable. And from my experience of Percy, I'm always breaking his buffers even when he's shunting. So having the original Bachmann buffers at the back would just help enable the used duck. So to compensate for those caps on duck's sandboxes, I decided to drill two little holes, and with the pins I normally use for lamp irons, I turned them the other way around, I put them in, glued them in, and as good as new. Anyways, once duck was ready, I primed him. And then I sanded, puttied, primed, sanded, putty, primed. You know what, I'm not going to do this joke again. So a good month of sanding and priming duck. Oh, it was the longest process. Finally, duck's ready to be painted now. After I sprayed the green, and then I had to do a respray because I accidentally scratched them. Whoops. It was time to do the white running board. Now, I could spray paint it and mask it very carefully, but honestly, I'm too scared to do that, so I hand painted it. The finish isn't the greatest. I'm not 100% happy with it, but what else could I do? So it is what it is. After that, I had like lots of coats. I can't even remember how many coats I did with that, but lots. Then I hand painted the black on the side of the running board. And after that was painted, I masked everything up and spray painted the red. Duck is really starting to take shape now with all these colors on him. I hand painted the black for his buffers, and after that I clear coated Duck. Just for the time being so I don't accidentally scratch him again. Which actually I did.
Hey, what's going on?
The water tower.
So all those holes I drilled out for the body shell, I started putting handrail knobs in them now and doing the handrails for ducks. So I started at the back side, which was the easier side. Then I worked my way up to the front. Man, was that hard. Bending that handrail into shape at the front bit is just hard. Even now it's still not perfect, but I couldn't be asked to do another one. It's good enough for me. Now, duck is nearly complete. All I need now is vinyl. I did put out on my Twitter, does anyone do vinyl commissions? But I just end up buying my own Cricut Joy, so never mind. I had to go into my local Spotlight to get some vinyl, some smart vinyl. After doing some practice with the Cricut, just to get a better understanding of it and how to cut things and all that, I started measuring up stuff for duck. Took me a couple tries, but I got there in the end. So I cut all Duck's details out and he's done. Wow, Duck was a quick model to do. Only took me 4 months, and after that, I took him to the local club. He's an excellent runner. Honestly, Duck is such a good runner. And yeah, that's about it for Duck. Well, I bet you weren't expecting this bit of the video. We're going to be talking about other engines from previous videos, so Gordon and Thomas. Let's start with Thomas first. Now, if you've got a Thomas eye, you could tell this isn't the Thomas that featured in How I Made My Season 5 Thomas. That's because it isn't. This is my version 2 Thomas the Tank Engine. What happened to version 1? He's doing fine, I think. All jokes aside, I wanted to upgrade that Thomas. Like, he was good to an extent, but I can do much better. So I did, and I made this beautiful Thomas. I couldn't be prouder to show this one off. All the files were made by Judy Models. Okay, I think that's enough about Thomas. Let's move on to Gordon. Now, Gordon might look unchanged, but actually a lot happened to him after his video. On January 31st, I started noticing cracking on Gordon. And the same for the running board. Now, I could let this go and just let him be, but I'm not like that. As soon as I see a problem, you gotta fix it. So I stripped Gordon of all his vinyl, of all his paint, and sanded him back. Same goes with the running board. Since Gordon's one of my favorite characters, I really wanted him to get back to my standards. So I actually put every model aside and just worked on Gordon. I fixed all the cracking with like Tamiya putty and all that stuff. February the 18th, I got Gordon done, completed. Actually, that's my quickest model I've done. To be fair, I didn't even touch the tender. The tender was just how it was from the video. Tender's fine. It just got a clear coat. But really happy how Gordon looks now. I really think him and Thomas really look well with each other now. And that Gordon's not cracking. That's the important thing. The running board is starting to crack, but that's just a running board. That's easy to do. And obviously I've been taking them to the club too, which if you follow my social media, you'll see lots of videos of them running on the club layout and all that. I do have a video planned where it shows all my models running on the club layout, but I don't want to give too much away. Hopefully I can get it out sometime. That's if I don't lose motivation again. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the duck video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please comment and like and subscribe. Tell me what you thought of the video, if you like this new style. And again, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.